Ah, the company intranet. For so many of us, it feels like a digital jungle, right? Just a mess of outdated links and news that has nothing to do with you. But what if? What if we could turn all that frustration into your team's most powerful tool for actually getting stuff done? Well, let's dive in and see how.
You know the feeling. You're just trying to find one specific HR policy, but you're drowning in announcements for a department that's halfway across the world. It is such a waste of time and energy. It's a classic case of information overload in a place that's supposed to make our work easier.
But the solution isn't to just scrap the whole internet. No way. It's to make it smarter. We've got to move away from that one-size-fits-all clutter and towards a structure that's tailored, intuitive, and actually serves the people who use it every day.
And the key to this whole thing is the department-specific intranet. Now, this isn't about creating dozens of totally separate websites. Not at all. A better way to think about it is like your team's own private, super organized workshop, but it's housed right inside the main company building. It's your dedicated space inside that central hub.
This is what we call the hybrid model, and it's brilliant, really, because it gives you the best of both worlds. You get the focus your department desperately needs, but you don't lose that all-important connection to the rest of the company. And when you compare it to the old way, wow, the difference is night and day.
So the shift is pretty huge. You go from generic content that speaks to basically no one to tailored resources that your team is going to use every single day. Information overload? That gets replaced with focused communication. And instead of spending half your morning hunting for the right tool, it's right there at your fingertips. So at its core, you still have one single source of truth for all the big company-wide news. But, and this is the magic, within that hub, each team gets its own dedicated, secure workspace to collaborate and manage their own specific projects and workflows.
And here's the best part. When you empower individual departments like this, the benefits don't just stay put. They create this amazing ripple effect of efficiency that starts to spread across the entire organization.
It all starts with communication and culture. Targeted messages mean that important updates don't get lost in all the noise anymore. And having dedicated spaces to celebrate wins and recognize people, well, that reinforces your company values and builds a real sense of community.
Next up is the direct hit on productivity. I mean, the math is simple, right? Less time searching for things means more time actually doing valuable work. This also opens up a huge opportunity to streamline and even automate all those repetitive manual tasks that just drain everyone's energy. Let's just take a simple vacation request. The old way, you're printing forms, you're chasing down your manager for a signature. It's a pain. The new way is just a simple automated workflow. You submit an online form, your manager approves with a single click, and boom, the system automatically updates everything. It saves time, it cuts down on errors, and it gets rid of that paper trail. This is what working smarter actually looks like. And finally, it makes collaboration way better because it integrates with the tools your team is already using, like Office 365 or Google Workspace. And this is so critical for how we work today. It provides a central hub that keeps remote and hybrid teams totally connected and productive, no matter where they're logging in from. Okay, so we've seen the big picture benefits. Now let's zoom in and get a little more specific. Let's look at how this tailored approach really empowers some key departments to just absolutely thrive. Take HR, for example. They have this unique dual need, right? They need a private, super secure space to handle all that sensitive employee data, but they also need a public-facing area to share policies and benefits with the whole company. Well, this model accommodates both of those needs perfectly, giving them secure, role-based access for every single scenario. Or how about the IT department? For them, this is all about improving service. An IT intranet space can totally streamline help desk tickets with automated workflows, which makes their whole process way more efficient. And just as important, it lets them send targeted announcements about system outages only to the people who are actually affected. No more company-wide spam. And for a creative team like marketing, the impact here is just huge. They get dedicated project spaces where they can brainstorm, share those massive files, all of it. They can also build automated workflows for that tricky content approval process, which is, a classic bottleneck. It just means campaigns get from an idea to launch so much faster. So let's bring this all together. The ultimate goal here is actually really simple, but it is so powerful. It's all about making work better. It's about building a digital environment that's actually designed around the real needs of your teams. And let's be really clear, this is not just some nice-to-have feature. It's a strategic tool.
It allows departments to deliver productivity gains you can actually measure, to show a clear return on investment, and to broadcast their successes. It improves communication, and all of that is the foundation of a high-performing company.
And that really just leaves us with one final thought. Take a hard look at your own digital tools. Are they designed for the convenience of the organization as a whole, or are they truly built to empower the people on the ground, the ones doing the work every single day? The answer to that question might just unlock a whole new level of efficiency for you.